Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jani. This is a cross stitch channel where I talk about cross stitch and projects and fabrics and flosses and topics related to cross stitch. If this is your first time here in my channel, I hope you enjoy the content. I am a Mexican stitcher. I love to talk about cross stitch and to share my journey as a cross stitcher, and I hope you enjoy the content. And if you like, you can subscribe, click the bell to receive the notification and all the the stuff that you can do here in YouTube, like and share and all that. And you can also find me in Instagram. My page is at Jani Novoa, and you can find there pictures and videos and reels and stories, topics related mostly to cross stitch. So yeah. And if you are already a subscriber, welcome. I'm so glad that you decide to spend a little minutes here with me and talking about cross stitch and showing projects. So yeah, let's start with the video. Okay, today I want to show you a few new starts that I've been doing. Because one of the cross stitch rules is that if you finish something, you might start a new thing. But you know me, I like to be really rebel and personalize my projects and also my my cross stitch practice. So I decided that I need to start a few new projects without finishing anything. You know how we are. So I'm sure I'm not the only one with this. But yeah, I'm really happy. And I was thinking in the projects that I start recently, or the last few months, and they are a few of them, and they are so gorgeous. So yeah, I want to share with you all these new projects. So let's start without any particular order with this Mirabilia, because of course I cannot have in my, I cannot miss a Mirabilia in my projects or in my non-existing rotation. But yeah, I'm always stitching a Mira. So she is Lily of the Woods, and I love her so much. This is one of Nora's classic, really iconic design. I love the post of the fairy and the colors, and she's gorgeous. And I'm not going to make a conversion of the dress and the robe or anything, but I of course had to make a skin and hair conversion, and I love the result. She looks so beautiful. I also made a little adaptation, little a little differences here and there in the back stitch of her face. I always try to create a more more me, more of my taste when I'm doing the back stitch. So yeah, my pieces are a little different from the original, but of course I love the original, and it's just part of my inspiration. So yeah, I love to make this skin conversion, and in this case I also change a little bit the color of the wings, because I didn't have the metallics called for in the pattern. So I use similar colors but not quite the same, so they look a little different, but I love them. And I'm using this fabric. This is a Lugana 32, and I dyed the fabric to give it like I don't know, like a sunset feeling, pretty blues and pinkish lavender tones, like something like that, something like the magic hours. So yeah, I love her so much. And I love to stitch on 32 with one thread of floss, and I love the look of the crosses, really thin, and yeah, it's very comfortable. So yeah, this is my first start, my one of my first start from recent times. So yeah, I will show you the next one. Okay, this is a kit that I got a few weeks ago. It's from Lanarte, and I love her so much. This is such a classic Lanarte kit. It's Sarah Moon, and I love it. I remember watching this kit being made many years ago, to many stitchers, and I really wanted to start this kit. And recently, I just got this kit, and yeah, I couldn't wait to start. The fabric, it's a printed linen. It's 35 linen, and they ask you to stitch with one thread, so I love it. And yeah, it looks so pretty. I'm of course starting in the middle of the design, and I just finished the mouth, the lips, so pretty, and the colors are so dark, but they look so beautiful. I mean, all this design, it's so classic and so elegant. I love it, I love it. And I still need to finish the back stitch of the lips, but I need to make, to stitch all the crosses around the mouth, to finish properly the lips with the back stitch. But yeah, it's a beautiful design. I'm so excited to be stitching this iconic kit. I always say that when I start, looking other stitchers and using internet to meet different cross stitchers around the world, I always try to learn about them and about the techniques, and at the same time, you find your own method, your own way. You adapt the things you see, but sometimes, like in this case, these are, classic memories that you have to recreate again. So yeah, I'm really happy with this kit. So this is another new start from my my memories. This is another start. This is Come to the Garden by Theresa Kowal, and I love it. It's such a beautiful design. This was a gift from a dear friend, and we are stitching this pattern with another friends, and it's really beautiful. I love Theresa's designs. The colors are so beautiful, and how she used this lovely butterfly, red butterfly, in many of her designs, and they look so pretty. And all these warm colors are amazing. And I love, usually with samplers, you find new motifs, or motifs that are new for you, because you see the general aspect of a design, and you say, oh, it's lovely. But once you start stitching every corner and every motif, you will realize that it's like finding a treasure. So yeah, I'm in that part where I am stitching, and I see strawberries, and I see these lovely blue flowers and little things, and it's always amazing, and I love that experience. So yeah, this is Come to the Garden, and I am stitching this with a few friends, so really happy. And this is a sampler that I just started last night. I this is a sampler by Jacob DeGraff, from Mother Folk Embroidery, And I was not planning on start this project in this fabric. This is a linen 56. But on the contrary, I was trying to decide on which fabric, and I need a 28 or a 30, 32 linen or even whip, or perhaps a Lugana 14 or 16, because I was going to use a silk that it's really thick. So I was trying to look, a fabric big enough for use with the silk. And then I said, and what about if I don't use the silk, but instead I use a really tiny fabric, and I'm using a floss that it's a polyester sewing thread, and it's just a black thread in the 56 linen, and I think it's going to look amazing. I mean, I make these crazy plans and then I change them, and that's just me. But yeah, and I love the idea of this tiny sampler, because it's, the 56 count linen, it's like if you are stitching in a 28 linen 1/1, so you get these tiny crosses, but they look so elegant and so dainty and so small. So yeah, I'm using this hoop to show you, but I don't use hoops, I stitch in hand. But I like for this video to show you, in a hoop, in order to look a more flat fabric. But yeah, the idea of take this little piece of fabric and the black spool, and I'm ready to go. I'm always carrying projects in my bag, and I stitch everywhere I go. But the idea of having this mini project that I can stitch everywhere. But with this one, I need to use reading glasses, because I struggle a little bit with the size of the linen, but nevertheless, it's a lovely experience. So yeah, this is my most recent new start. And another star and another mirror, of course. This is Shakespeare's Shakespeare Fairies. Shakespeare Peddler is Theresa Bennett. No, store. No. They are Shakespeare Fairies. Yeah, and I love them so much. They are such a beautiful and magical and whimsical design. And I decided to start this project in blue fabric. I see a few finishes of this project with a really dark or medium midnight blue, and I love it. I love how that design look. So I decided to dye a piece of even whip. This is an even whip by Seward, and it has these little white dots. So it was originally really light baby blue, but I decided to make it a little different and add a few color. So yeah, I love it. And of course, again, I'm doing skin and hair conversion. I love the dark skin, and they look so pretty. And the hair in the original, it's more reddish, but I decided to make it like dark brown, and I love the look. So I'm sure the design is going to look really pretty in this fabric. I'm loving it so far. These light dresses and the orange lamps, I think it will look amazing here. So yeah, we'll see. One of my dear friends finished this design, and she was telling me that the amount of beads here, it's out of this world. So yeah, I'm getting ready to apply a lot of beading in this design. But I love the beading process. So yeah, we'll see. But so far this is another start, another mirror. I'm such a mirror fanatic, so yeah, really happy. Another new start is this sampler by Janet Douglas. It's the English Rose sampler, and I love it. I love this design. It's such an amazing sampler, full of specialty stitches, and you know the colors are so beautiful. But in my case, I decided to start this project using a conversion with flosses that I have in my stash. So the colors are not going to be the same, but nevertheless the design is such a beautiful design. I'm sure mine is going to look lovely. I'm using a thread, a floss that I dyed for the letters. It's a little different from the original design. Mine has this pinkish tone instead of the reddish, more autumny color from the design, but I love it. And you use a lot of specialty stitches, and I'm also trying to personalize my stitches. I was saying just in my Spanish video that this main flower looked a little like an egg. When you cook an egg, and in the pan it looks like that. And I try to adapt the stitches in a way that it doesn't look like an egg. But I don't know, it's a lovely design, and I love my thread for the letters. It's so pretty, so colorful. So yeah, and this is not a large design, but yeah, it has a lot of special stitches, and we'll see. I'm so excited. I'm not sure if I'm going to stitch the cross. Perhaps I will stitch another thing, but a little house or something like that. But we'll see, because the blackboard looks so pretty. So I don't know, perhaps I will modify the blackboard to make like a little type of mandala, a design. We'll see. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. The fabric, it's a linen 36 by Seward, and it's the vintage linens that are printed in one side of the fabric, and the other one it's plain. So yeah, really happy with this new start. And finally, this is a new start. Well, I started this project a few months ago, but yeah, it's recently new. This is Wildflowers by Katy Barrick, and I love it. It's a design from last year, and it's so Katy Barrick, the aesthetic. It's so pretty. The use of the colors, these really pale colors against the dark fabric, it's amazing. I'm using colors from DMC. These are the colors, and they look so pretty. I'm using the black from Anchor. I like the Anchor better than the DMC, in cotton flosses. So yeah, these are the colors. And the fabric, it's a linen 40 that I dyed, and I love the result. This fabric, it's so pretty. So it's the perfect fabric for this project. So yeah, I'm really happy. The design, it's so elegant and so classic and so catty, with this little like whimsical, like a little crazy composition, but it's so pretty. So yeah, this is one of my recent starts, and I love it. I love it. It's so pretty. The fabric and the flosses and the design, all the combination. It's amazing. So yeah, I mean, I, of course, I'm saying that I loving everything, but I guess it's natural that if you are going to be stitching a project, you must feel this passion about it. So yeah, I'm really feeling passion about all my projects. So every time I have the chance to review them, um, I guess I talk about how gorgeous they are. So yeah, this is my video for today. I really want to share with you this all these new starts and all these little joys that new projects can give us. So yeah, I'm trying to stitch and to focus on my current whips. I really want to finish a few of them, but I also enjoy starting new things. So yeah, the best of both worlds, I guess. So yeah, I am also getting ready for my Mexican retreat on October. The dates are 13, 14 and 15 of October, and I'm really excited getting everything ready, preparing the gift bags. Oh my god, they are so amazing. I am preparing my kit because I made a design and I'm putting the flosses and all the little details and the little surprise. So really happy. And if you want to join me, it's going to be amazing. You can send me an email to jannystitcher@gmail.com, or you can send me a message to my Instagram at Janny Novoa. So yeah, let me know if you want to join us. It's going to be amazing. You can visit my city, which is a beautiful place. So yeah, I hope I can meet many of you this year. So that's it. That's my video for today. I hope you have a great week. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.